Oh, before I get this started, hold on, guys. Gotta switch some things up around here real quick. Bong tokes in the morning, bong tokes in the evening, bong tokes all day. I so wish I could. So wish. How's everybody's morning going? Or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be at. Hey, how's it going, good guy? Good guy 77 from Russia. Thank you for the subscribe, by the way. Much love and appreciation. I was just hella busy last night, man. Busy with work, busy with trying to figure shit out. And I'm still up at 9:34 in the morning. 9:34 in the AM on the Pacific West Coast. Or in the Pacific Northwest, my apologies. Just decided to pop over to my lives, do a live, 1935 Russia. Let's see, that's military time, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's 7, you said 7:30, yeah, 7:35. Is that AM or PM? Oh, wait, the military time, 1935, that's PM. Wow. I'm tired, as you can tell. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Like I said, I'm still getting everything situated. My apologies. Let's see. You ended up the previous vids. Well, I won't be able to watch all, but I like the atmosphere of another country. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'm wondering why the hell my internet just went out. Oh, it's that. Okay. Maintenance time. Maintenance time on the cable bill. Actually, that's why right there fucking unplugged itself, you bastard. Set that up right there. Ugh. Waiting for that internet to come back, and like I said, it's Xfinity Wi-Fi and cable internet. And we're paying for a gig of internet right now. Yeah, I just turned 28 on August 5th. And my daughter turned 3 at August 1st. I've been smoking since the age of 10 is when I picked up my first cigarette. So that's how I've been smoking for 18 years. I've been smoking nicotine since the age of 10. I tried marijuana for the very first time at the age of how old was I? Fuck, I can't even remember. It's either like 12 or 13. Oh yeah, regularly. I mean, back then though, since I first started smoking, I was able to make a pack last me like 3-4 days. And then for some time it ended up going to a pack every 2 days to a pack every day. to 2 packs every day, 3 packs every day, and it was just, it's getting too expensive, to where it's, oh, what is it? $8.94 for a single pack of Camel filters, which is what my preferred choice of cigarette to smoke. But I'm in the process of quitting because it's just getting too much. It's getting too expensive. I don't have the money for it. I don't have, the need for it. And plus it's just so unhealthy for you. About roughly $9 a pack, depending on the style of cigarettes that you get over here in Seattle. Waiting for my internet to reconnect. So it's like I said, almost $9 a pack, depending on the style of cigarettes that you get. American Spirits are over 11. Yeah. Like, I think the cheapest carton of cigarettes I've ever found was down in Missouri. $22.50 US. Okay, video playback interruption. Please try again. Come on, Ball and Loaded. Where are you? Sitting there going, what the hell? Why is my internet not working here? Like, why am I fucking lagging so bad? And come to find out, well, internet unplugged itself. You fucking retard. Trying to watch Bong Loaded's live stream, streaming myself, like my sound is still not working.
These aren't that bad, but nope. Pita chips? Fuck out of here. Bagel chips?
Yep, Bong Loaded is still live. It's looking like he's trying to look for some like munchies or some shit. Oh man.
They're alright. I fucks with pistachio. Some almonds. Hey dude, this is what it will look like going in. That's what it looks like coming out.
Refried beans. He's right about that. That's what it looks like going in. That's what it's going to look like coming out.
Like a Gordo. Chocolate chips.
Ooh, chocolate chip pancakes. I can make me some mean chocolate chip pancakes.
With almonds, yo. That is a motherfucking mixture. That you guys have never fucked with me with almond shit.
Oh.
Dude, I said that. I love to eat a Gordo.
Yeah, if you haven't checked them out yet, go and check out Bong Loaded, youtube.com/Bong Loaded. He's a good guy. He's real. He's 100. Like, he ended up doing a shout out to me on one of his videos, and it was amazing to hear him. But Yeah, he's a real motherfucker. Like, he ended up sending me $20 out of the kindness of his heart so that I was able to get a job. Was working for Cisco out in Kent for like 3 weeks. I ended up quitting. I left, you know, told them that it was just getting too physically and emotionally demanding. So I was done, that I quit, you know. And so it was just one of those like, yeah, I don't want to try to skate 36 miles round fucking trip. You know.
The struggle.
And to answer your question, am I thinking of ever visiting or ever planning on visiting Russia? I can't go to any country outside of the United States. You know, I can't even go over to. I can't go up to Canada or drive up to Canada. I can't drive down to Mexico because Trump's president, of course, but also because I got a DUI on my record, so I can't go and visit any other country for 7 years. The one country that I would love to go and visit though is honestly my old home country, which is Scotland. My great grandfather immigrated from the eastern seaboard of Scotland over to the United States. But see, here's the thing though, is that I wasn't even high, I wasn't fucking stoned, I wasn't drunk, I was falling asleep behind the fucking wheel of the car.
Get your med card, dude. Honestly, do that right now, and just tell them that you had your med card, but it expired, and that you lost your old one, so you just went and renewed it.
You know, but Scotland would be my first choice. You know, if I were to go and visit.
I wouldn't really trip on it.
What's up, Dan? Oh, I don't have a car either.
I wouldn't worry about it, dude. So get your weed card.
You know, but Russia is a place that I'm wanting to go to. Oh, you didn't miss too much. I'm watching Bong Loaded's live stream. You know, I've only been living for 13 minutes right now. See, it's 9:47 a.m. Oh, Dan, that's what you missed. I actually haven't done this on this stream yet this morning. Hold on, actually. So now, to the new subscriber, a good guy. Dan already knows, but everybody has asked me, and it's been a constant question to my channel, as well as I've also seen it on Bong Loaded's live streams or comments. You know, is, hey, Bong Loaded, ever think about growing yourself? Or, hey, Token Smurf, have you ever thought about growing yourself? And that's what I'm about to show you guys today. She's getting beautiful. We just passed week 1 into flower. I've already given her second feed. You know, I'm watering her feeding her every 3 days. And then that is what she looks like. That's after I cut her back, trimmed her up a little bit. You know, that's how we're looking right now. You know, I mean, we got the extra growths. We got one right here. Got one more right here. Got another one over here. My gosh, look at that. And that's that top node right there. You know, the lights were raised. Now, right now, I'm back down to 2 lights. You know, got the 2 LEDs. 10 a.m. this morning, and the extract, and actually I'm wanting to, you guys are actually gonna, woo, almost fell over, see this again too. You'll actually see me do this, so I don't know if you guys have seen me do this before, but you see, like, mind you, I'm not going to be cutting it right now until it gets bigger, but you see this nice big leaf right here off of that growth? Actually, not this one, but this one further back, and then this one right here. Those are going to be cut so then it can add some more light. The bottom one, the more bottom ones, I'm not really worried about. It's the middle ones and up that I'm worried about, especially with only working with 2 lights right now. But yeah, she's looking really good. She's doing okay. I mean, could be doing a little bit better in my honest opinion. But the lights are going off here within the next 15 minutes. 10 minutes, my apologies, 10 minutes. So 10 minutes for the lights, and see, here's another fucking leaf right here. I have no idea why it's protruding. Yeah, before I defoliate again. Yeah, no, I'm not cutting anything. These are staying. I'm just using these to help point to the different locations. So no, I'm not cutting her. I've already trimmed her up. There was a note on there earlier that I tried to basically, if you see like with these lower ones, how they're slightly bent. It's because I ended up training her a couple nights ago, and she seems to be doing good. If y'all are wondering as well, I'm going to be adding here. Why don't I just hold on? Do a little bit of a spritz, not too much, but I'm needing to add more water to this. Oh yeah, this is just tape right here. If you guys are all wondering, Scotch blue. I mean, yeah, I could cross plant her into a bigger pot, but at the same time, I'm really not wanting to. If you guys are wondering what's in that gallon jug as well as this, it is not piss. It is a green tea and water mixture. Green tea has been helping her out a lot. Like, this is her second feed with the green tea. Actually, no, I take that back. Third feed. Third. Nope. Okay. I'm so gonna need to tape that. Hold on, Dan. Hold on, good guy. I'm sorry, I'm doing multiple things at once, as you guys can tell. Like I said, it's about time for the lights to be going off. It's 9:55. My alarm's going to be going off at 9:58 to tell me, hey, you idiot, it's time for the lights to go off. Now, mind you, that's the only light in that furthest back corner back there of the closet. And also down there on the floor. And back over here. But I can't really do anything about those areas. I don't even know why I'm closing that because I got to get ready for it to be fucking lights off. But yeah, 12:12 right now. You know, thinking about changing up the lighting though here within the next couple of days or so. I didn't even hear Bong Loaded say bye. It's all right. I told him that I would be calling his ass at some point today. And here's a couple of the other trimmings that I got off of her. You know, so we're gonna be we basically I'm basically using it as a what the fuck? My stream's acting up bad. Oh yeah, I love the new job. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, I've had my ups and downs, you know, but who hasn't? Hey, you know. So, I mean, I would fucking go to bed, but fucking stay up until 3. You know. So the story about the land, if you read the description, you know, Landlord Tenant Act of Washington at tenantunion.org under privacy. Okay. So what that basically means is that fuck, how do I fucking do it? How do I talk about it? My landlord thinks that she can get away with notifying us via phone call or text message, you know, that she can just come over whenever the fuck she wants to. You know, and it's in the Tenant Landlord Act, you know, and it says in the Tenant Landlord Act under privacy. I so wish I could fucking read it to you guys right now. I so wish I could read it, but if I were to sit here and open up the sample letter that I ended up downloading and save to my phone as a screenshot, my landlord is going to have a rude awakening one of these days when she tries to come over within 24 hours without giving us a 24-hour or 48-hour written notice. By law, the Tenant Landlord Act in Washington State basically it provides the tenant security, meaning that if I feel that my privacy is being infringed by my landlord, or because I just got done working graveyard last night, you know, well, graveyard for me, which was 10 p.m. until 6 a.m. this morning, you know, and my landlord is coming over, excuse me, today at 3 p.m. with an electrician. She was going to be here yesterday with maybe only 45 minutes warning. She's going to have a rude awakening once I'm able to get this paperwork filled out and everything, because this is just fucking insane, guys. Like, me having to deal with my landlord basically coming over whenever the fuck she wants to. No, my landlord is not going to be having that anymore, because she is just obliged to the law that I am. Because in the Landlord Tenant Act, what it states is that basically every violation that my landlord does after receipt of the paper that I post on my door, which I'm going to be posting it right to my door, or I'm going to be mailing it to her, and she has to follow it. If I get an eviction after that, I'm calling a fucking lawyer. Because this is just fucking insane. My landlord told me I couldn't fucking smoke my medicine in my own house. In my own fucking house. You're telling me what I can and cannot do in my own goddamn house? Fuck you. You don't live here. I'm being really lenient though this time. Because, hear me out. And it's because of one simple fact. My upstairs neighbor doesn't have electricity right now. For their water heater, for their heater, nothing. So you needed to hire a fucking electrician to come and do something that I can do in less than 5 minutes. I can probably open up that breaker and, fuck it. Before I get started, before I even take a hit today on live stream. Let's see. Before I even take a hit. All right. And yeah, I am reading your guys' chat just so you guys know. Dryer, range, dryer, kit A, kit B, washer, bath. Like, I don't see. It's not the fucking breaker. It's not. Because if it's the breaker, okay, this is how fucked up my goddamn apartment is, guys. Like, for real. That's where my breaker is. For my house and the neighbors. Right there. Okay. Our front door or back door is right there. Our bed is right there. Our laundry room, bathroom, fucking fridge, you name it, is over here. So I'm forgetting the fucking time. Well, that just means that I have to keep the time at like fucking lights are supposed to come back on tonight at 10, which I'm also going to be up at 10 o'clock tonight. Because me, will be getting sleep. When my landlord wants to come over, guess what? You're going to smell pot. I don't fucking care. Because you can't sit there and tell me you need to leave out of my apartment. No, bitch, this is not your apartment. I'm paying you rent. You want to evict me? Guess what? You have to go through the 10 days to comply or vacate. After that, you have to go to the court, get a subpoena. She has so many legal shit to do, And it's just like, you want to test me? All right, I'll bring a lawyer. I'll get a fucking lawyer. In my lease agreement, it says, I believe, mind you, I haven't, fuck this. I'm going to do this. Hold on. See, where in the lease agreement does it say for pot? Access to the premises. The owner reserves the right to enter the residence at reasonable times to inspect, make necessary repairs, supply services, or to show to prospective residents, purchasers, mortgages, workmen, or contractors. whenever practicable, meaning whenever I see fit. 24-hour notice of the owner's intent to enter shall be given to the resident. The owner may also display for rent and for sale signs on the building of which the rented residence is part. I'm trying to find where it says that I'm not allowed to smoke pot. If court action, attorney's cost. If court action is sought by either party to enforce the provisions of the rental agreement, attorney's fees and costs may be awarded to the prevailing party in the court decision. Occupancy. Tenant to maintain dwelling unit as follows. Comply with all obligations primarily imposed upon tenant by applicable provisions of building codes materially affected health and safety. Keep that part of the premises that he occupies and uses as clean and safe as the condition of the premises permit. Dispose from his dwelling unit all rubbish, garbage. Keep all plumbing fixtures, blah, blah, blah. Use in a reasonable manner all electrical, plumbing, sanitary, heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and other facilities and appliances, including elevators, in the premises. Not deliberately or negligently destroy, deface, damage, impair, or remove any part of the premises or knowingly permit any person to do so. Conduct himself and require other persons of the premise, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, there is nothing in our lease. Yeah, see, I can't even make any improvements, alterations. Like, I can't do shit here. Yeah, nothing on here that says that I am not allowed to smoke my pot. Yep. Our ferret Aqua was born February 18th, 2018. Oh. Oh, they've already done these. Okay. Oh man, oh man. Just another fucking day in paradise, man. I nothing can seem to go right for me. Nothing seems to go right, and I don't know why. I really don't. I mean, I literally don't know why. I mean, yeah, I walk away from my stream. You know, I try to bullshit with people. I try to talk with people. You know, I mean, that's why I got my stream and chat posted up right here, right on my fucking computer screen. You know, so then I can worry about streaming and not having to watch the chat pull up on my phone. You know, I got it on my computer screen so that I can go read it from the computer and then answer or talk, you know, or relate to comments, or you know, however it may be, you know. It's I try to bring enjoyment to YouTube. You know, I try to bring real life shit, you know, something just like Bong Loaded. You know, I mean, that's why you'll usually see me go live multiple times during the day, you know, because I'm the type of person that if I find something interesting, ooh, gotta live it, gotta live it, gotta live it. You know, I'm one of those type of people. You know, I love the video things. I'm starting to really enjoy videotaping or recording or live streaming or however, you know, I'm loving it. And the reason why I can say that, it's because when I'm smoking, whether you guys smoke pot or not, and Dan the Indoor Man, I know that you're rolling up a blunt right now, getting ready to fucking smoke. I'm still trying to get my bong fully loaded. I'm trying to get Bong Loaded to come and view my streams again, but you know, he's a busy guy. He really is. Apologies. Put some of that up there. I mean, even though there's just a shake from my fucking plant, you know, or the trim. Well, I mean, mind you, that's one of the things, and to answer your question, that is actually a very, very wonderful question. And that's actually the first time that that question has actually been asked. And I actually appreciate that. I started smoking cigarettes at the age of 10. You know, I'm 28 now. I just turned 28 August 5th, you know, as a reminder. Um, you know, and I started smoking. I took my first hit of pot at the age of 11 and started smoking at the age of 13. I tell people not to do it because if I could go back in time and tell my younger self, don't smoke cigarettes, don't smoke nicotine, don't smoke nicotine, don't smoke pot until you're this age because this is what your future looks like. No, if I could do that, I would. You know, I would, if I had the choice now, I would go back and do it all over again. I wouldn't have started smoking cigarettes. I wouldn't have started smoking pot. I would have chose my friends differently. I would have chosen my enemies differently. You know, and it's just like all of my old high school friends. Now that's a lot of fucking teeth right there, just out of my fucking wow. You know, a lot of my friends out of high school, you know, who I went to high school with, you know, never talked to me. Never talked to me. You know, they'd rather sit there and post some stupid bullshit up on Facebook, you know, and talk to people, you know, to where they feel that there is some importance, or they've gone too fucking political that it's just insane. But people at 10 will not listen to you. They will say, old crazy man, and I will smoke and will be cool. Yeah, that is. But at the same time, though, that's why I'm trying to quit too. So then, yeah, because that does kind of sound hypocritical. And the majority of people who do smoke ended up having family members who smoke. Like, I grew up around nicotine my entire life. Like, I don't remember this per se, but there was a video that was being shot back in the 90s, like the old school fucking videos. I was just a baby at the time. I was being held by my aunt, and ended up, my grandmother was smoking a cigarette inside at the time. My grandfather was smoking a cigarette in the house at the time. And sat there and just, I guess I just got into it. One of my friends started smoking 7 schoolmates, so he had to hide it. Yeah, no, that's what I had to do. I was only 10 when 10 when I started, and that was what, 5th grade? So yeah, I basically wasted 18 years of my life with smoking cigarettes, trying to have the money for cigarettes. But it became difficult because he couldn't run as other guys in PE. Oh, I can still keep up with the best of them. I can still keep up. It's a little bit harder for me too, but if I'm able to work up to it, I can keep up with a lot of people who don't smoke. Also, he started to cough, and teachers said to his parents that he has smoker's cough. Oof. That's bad. He also started to, oh yeah, sorry, I just read that. But it became difficult because he could not run as other guys at PE. Yeah, smoker's cough is bad juju. Bad juju. If I could, I'd kick smoker's cough right in the fucking ass and tell him to get lost. That's what I would do. You also have cough, as far as I understand. Yes, I do. I do cough. Do I consider it smoker's cough? Yeah, but at the same time, I don't look at it like that. I've already had my lungs checked. I've already had EKGs done. I've had. This will actually shock the shit out of you there, good guy. I've had 6 heart attacks. Minor, but still heart attacks. My heart has gone into cardiac arrest once before. I've been in a coma. I've been hit by a car. I have broken bones. I've been homeless. I've been housed. I've been homeless again, and then now I'm housed again. But at the same time, that the places that I was housed at, it wasn't me, and it wasn't my wife. You also have a cough, as far as I understand. I thought you were older because you have much cough. So surprised that you're 28. Oh yeah. No, depending on how many years you smoke, it catches up to you real quick. That's also why I take Chantix. Chantix is a help quit smoke aid, and it does do its work, but you have to be strong up here to be able to do it. Like, I haven't gone outside in over an hour to smoke a cigarette. Let's put it that way. Like, my last cigarette that I had was when I got home this morning at about, well, actually, no, I had a cigarette with the wife when I got back home from work this morning. And she woke up at 7:30. Well, it's also because I've also lived on the streets for over 10 years. And that 10 years of living on the streets, a cigarette's a cigarette at that point. I'd walk up to people, hey, you happen to have a cigarette that, do you have a cigarette that I can bum off of you? Or do you have a cigarette I can buy? I've had L&Ms, I've had Camels, Marlboros, Pall Malls, American Spirits, Lucky Strikes, all the flavors, lights, ultralights, full flavors, menthols, light menthols, ultralight menthols. Basically every single style of cigarette brand that you can buy in the city of Seattle, I have had. Down in Missouri, I used to smoke a brand called Exeters or Edgefields, because those were the cheapest cigarettes around. Those were anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks a carton at the time. But I also smoked pot too. With the added coughing of this, it hurts. It does. Ooh, I need a paper clip. Where's the paper clip? Oh, I just wish I had a fucking street sweeper. Oh. Honestly, I wish that I just had a fucking street sweeper to be able to clean out my fucking bowl pieces, but I gotta clean out my bong entirely is what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Seeing if this actually works. By choice. Well, it wasn't by choice at first, but then it became choice. I lived out of a tent, oh, say for the last almost 10 years. you know, 10 years of my life. Oh, I already know what Russian cigarettes look like. I know what Russian cigarettes look like. I know what Chinese cigarettes look like. I know what Japanese cigarettes look like. I know what Korean cigarettes look like. You know, like I said, being on the streets or living underneath bridges or living in a tent or sleeping on porches, you know, that's my right hand right there. That's my right. You know, I've yellow thing. Oh, you talking about this right here on my finger? That's from work. No, that is not from a cigarette. No, 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 my friend. You are actually wrong on that one. You are actually wrong. That right there, that is actually from our soda machine. That is actually the orange flavoring, not McDonald's, Jack in the Box. You know, that's from the orange flavoring at the soda machine. I had to change those out this morning. So that's what that's from. That is not from a cigarette. You know, I'm sorry to say this, but if you ever see a person with this on their fingers from smoking a cigarette, they're doing something else than just smoking a cigarette. Here. For example, There's that. Same exact color as you can see. You know, but corn syrup. Hey, baby. Oh, we hold cigarettes between our fingers, in our mouths. It just depends. That is actually true. You Russians do actually hold closer up towards your fingernails. Like you guys hold the cigarette literally right at the tip of your fingers. I've also seen, oh God, I'm probably gonna end up going out to have a cigarette here in a bit. Oh yeah, let's go outside and have a cigarette. So wife just pops in the chat. How's work, babe? Now see, now since I'm leaving my computer, I will actually turn on the live chat now. Ah, mother freaking go. There's several different ways that several different groups of society actually hold their cigarettes. Let's see if I can semi demonstrate it. So, as the Russians, mind you, I'm not a racist. I'm an equal opportunist. I believe in hating every single race equally. I don't care if your skin's black. I don't care if it's white. I don't care if it's brown. I don't care. You could be blue. You can be purple. You can be green for that matter. You can be an alien from a far off distant planet outside of our solar system. I would still look at you the same way. Well, seeing an alien for the first time, I'd probably be like, but you can be black, you can be white, you can be brown. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care if you're an African American. I don't care if you're from Russia. I don't care if you're from Scotland. I don't care if you're from Germany. I don't care if you're from, or if you're a Native American. It's hell back stock with stuff we already have. Oh, no. Lovely. I'm an equal opportunist. I hate every race equally, especially my own, and I hate white people. It's just how I am. But let's see, as you were saying, us Americans will hold our cigarettes down and exactly how you were pointing out earlier. Very good observation, by the way, good guy. But like I said, that's not from a cigarette. We'll hold our cigarettes down here by the filter. I've seen people hold cigarettes like this, especially with walking down the street or whenever it's raining. We'll hold our cigarettes like that from time to time, to block the rain from hitting the cigarette, especially if you're standing up, and it's raining. No rain's going to hit your cigarette and it's going to stay dry just by the coverage of your other fingers. Here. Like the Russians, you guys like to hold up here and smoke your cigarettes. I would just pick one, but the Orientals, the Asians, Koreans, Japanese, all of them, they like to do is that whenever they take a drag of their cigarette and they don't ash like this. They don't take their hand and ash like that. They'll sit there, they'll hold their cigarette just like this, middle finger extended, thumb holding the bottom of the filter, and flick it with their index finger. So basically what they're doing is that they're making this motion to flick their cigarette. For us, here in America, I've seen people flick their cigarettes like this, like this, like this. The Asians, I've seen them flick it like this. Russians, you guys seem to be, from what I've seen, I know what Russian cigarettes look like. I have a Ukrainian friend I haven't spoke with in a long time. Andre used to work with him too, actually. That's one thing that I noticed about him too. Alrighty, baby, have a good day at work. I love you. You know, but he used to hold his cigarettes up near the tips of his fingers. But when I noticed whenever he ashed, it was always, you know, and it seemed more delicate, you know, I would want to say. I mean, I don't think I'm using the correct choice of wording, you know, so I could be wrong on that. But no, like I said, Koreans or Asians, Americans, you know, the English, that's another one. I've seen English hold their cigarettes like this, and while sitting there and having a conversation, you know, and they'll hold it. Now, mind you, this is not all English. This isn't, or people from the United Kingdom, such as France, Germany. I believe that's part of the United Kingdom. I do believe. I could be wrong. Dan would be the best one to be able to answer that question. You know, Scotland, Ireland, you know, all of that. I've seen a lot of people from those areas hold their cigarettes like this. Taking dragon, what they'll do is that they'll flick their cigarette just like this. They'll hold it like that. So they'll take their middle finger, and since you got that little part of the filter hanging out, just like that, and the ash drops right below. You know, so I mean, there's several different positions. Oh, and the other one that I really, really, really love. This was after about 10 years of smoking, because I actually asked my stepdad how he did it. Sitting there, being able to hold the cigarette in your mouth, take a drag, and, well, without dropping it, I'm half asleep this morning, and also have a conversation. Another way is it's considered the French inhale. I have no idea why it's considered the French inhale. I have no clue. And me, I smoke outside. I've only had, you know, the occasional cigarette inside. Don't tell nobody. You know, I'm going to have to do it for this one. You know, and then I'm going to have to pick up some air freshener from Walgreens a little bit later. But French inhale is what they'll do with the cigarette, is that they will, instead of inhaling through their mouth first, they will inhale it through their nose. They'll breathe in the smoke into their mouth, and then they'll slowly exhale it through their mouth at the same time while breathing it in through your nose. In my honest opinion, I don't like doing that. It's disgusting. There's a horrible taste. For the longest time, I used to actually blow smoke out of my nose. You know, like so, but then it doesn't get the smoke all the way out. I can already hear the wheezing. I can feel it whenever I breathe. You know, it's like I said, it's just time for me to quit. You know, it is. It's gotten to the point, like I said, it's just getting too fucking expensive. And the way that I love to put out cigarettes, especially since there's a lot of homeless in Seattle, and you know, if I don't have the cigarettes to give out, I'll sit there. Here, let me show you guys with the frontal view. What I'll do is that I'll sit there and I'll take my cigarette and hold it just like this. Okay, I'll sit there and I will. To where there is no nicotine left. So then if I need to, like if I'm going into a place of business, or if I'm walking inside to, you know, go and get my Starbucks coffee, or if I'm just walking into work, then I can put out my cigarette, still be able to have it in my hand, and throw it in the garbage. So, I mean, that's just what I've noticed with the cigarettes aspect, you know, but like I said, it's just I gotta quit. It's time to. You know, that was I bought that pack. Ooh. Let's see. Today's Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Sorry. I bought that pack Monday evening. Either Monday, yeah, Monday evening. I ended up buying the pack. Monday evening is when I got it. And then yesterday morning, got the text message from my boss saying, "Hey, hope you're getting enough rest because you're working graveyard tonight." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Graveyard? All right. So I worked graveyard last night, and I told her that if she needs another graveyard person, hello. It is definitely time to fucking clean my ball. It's only after 2 days. I've already cleaned my. Ooh, it's time to clean my bong water again. Ugh. Oh. You know, do I save my resin from time to time? You know, I'll be honest, I save it. No, I mean, I really don't want to, you know, I just want to be able to smoke straight flour or oil, you know, if I can afford it. But if I can't afford the pot, I got the resin at least to be able to help me get through. You know, I mean, me and my wife have freaking just scraped this thing, boiled it, scraped it again, boiled it again. Just so many different times. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. You know, like I said, I'm looking back over at my computer screen, making sure I'm not missing anything from chat. You know, and then here's my bong stem again. Mind you, that's a little rubber thing to be able to hold it. But yeah, that's it. That's the bong stem. That's after I just scraped it with the paper clip. And then this is the outcome. I'm gonna turn my camera around of the resin that has come out of my bong stem. Another ball right here that was on top of my TV. I was actually there the last time my landlord was here. That's the funny thing. You know, and then that's from the resin, of course, and then that'll just go right over here. Boop. Shit, I just dropped it too. Motherfucker. Oh, there you are. Thought I had you. There you are. All right. Apologies. Let me turn the. Hey, look, change. Turn the camera around. These pieces of ferret hair off my resin. literally all I do is just set it up there and just let it dry. You know, but time to clean my bong again. But yeah, hold on. I will be right back. Give me just a moment. Alrighty, everybody. Now, mind you, it has become tradition for my YouTube channel and for me to who the fuck texted me? Oh, email. Okay, so it has become tradition for me, for my YouTube channel, to whenever I end a live stream, that I at least take a bong toke. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna take a hit of my shake or my trim from my plants. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna just take a small piece of this black bubba, drop it down there. So, like I said, you guys, I've already been streaming for an hour and 9 minutes. I'm gonna end this stream with a bong toke. Thank you all for thank you all for watching. Holy shit. Tired. It's Token Smurf, y'all's favorite Token Smurf. And always remember, stay high. Whoop. Huh, yeah, I'm tired.